Hello, everybody. Sunday Adelaja here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to welcome everybody on Facebook, and I also want to welcome everybody on YouTube. So please go and call on your friends and family members. We are going live right now with one of our presidential candidates for the nation of Nigeria. So if you are not from Nigeria, but you know anybody who is of Nigerian descent, either they live in the diaspora or they live back home in Africa or in Nigeria, please go ahead and look for them. Go, tag them. Go share the message with them. And I would really like them to listen to this young, ambitious Nigerian that is doing so much with the youth and that is very popular with a lot of youth in the northern part of our country. And I want to salute his courage that he has come forward to contest. So the person we are talking about is Awwal Abullahi Aliyu. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, we are, live right now on Facebook and on YouTube. The Nigerians that are watching and people from all over the world would like to know, who is Awwal Abullahi Aliyu? Tell us about yourself, sir.
Well, in brief, Awwal Abullahi Aliyu is my names. I hail from Kaduna State. My father is from Kaduna. My mother is from Jigawa State.
Okay.
I was born and brought up in the military barracks in Bukavu Barracks in Kano. My father was a military man. And after my father, myself, I also joined the military and served for about 20 years. And then voluntarily left the army. I attended from my primary school days to my secondary school days to the university, and while in the army. And immediately after leaving the army, I also went to civil rights and human rights activism, and also into very serious youth mobilization, and also struggling for the emancipation of the Nigerian youths. Most especially, I started from the northern Nigeria, and then right now covering up the whole country.
Very good. Now, if you are from the army, you are probably one of the most integrated Nigerians, because those Nigerians in the army, they know the whole of Nigeria and they love Nigeria because they meet with all Nigerians from all over the part of the country.
That's very true, sir.
When did you leave the army? What year?
Well, sir, I left the army in 2007. That is roughly about 17 years or thereabout now.
Yes.
And then that was when I left the army. And then, like I said, I put in about 20 years of my. I feel like my father, like I told you, when I was growing up, I saw my father in the army, and I liked the army. The army is my constituency. That is the place I call my home. So though I'm missing the army right now, but I'm seriously in link and in serious contact with all my colleagues, my former colleagues, and even those that are coming in, and they are very, very, very supportive of me in this ambition.
Now, the next question I will have is, what is your dream of Nigeria? What is your dream? How do you see Nigeria in the next 10 years?
Well, in the next 10 years, if all things being equal, most especially if the present-day Nigerian youths are given the opportunity to excel, just like your humble selves are, who is a good, a hardworking, a progressive Nigerian, who is out there excelling and making Nigeria and Nigerians proud. Every Nigerian is proud of you. Every Nigerian is happy to identify with you. So if people like you, people like me, and people like these gifted and intelligent and very hardworking Nigerians will be given the opportunity in Nigeria, I am telling you, in the next 10 years, I see Nigeria greater than Hong Kong. I see Nigeria greater than Dubai. I see Nigeria greater than Los Angeles. I see Nigeria greater than Germany. I see Nigeria growing greater than all the world powers, all superpowers. Nigeria greater than China. Nigeria greater than, because what we have in Nigeria as human capital development, as human beings, are far better than what you will have in any other part of the country, in the world. If you take a Nigerian from Nigeria and take him anywhere in the world. I am telling you, just allow him, give him the free hand. He will excel and he will do greatly well, intelligently well, perfectly well, that everybody will like to identify with him. Everybody will love to be with him. Everybody will want to appreciate what he is doing. So this is what I envisage of Nigeria. Nigeria that will be free for all. Nigeria that every Nigerian will have a voice. Nigeria that is developmental. Nigeria that is progressive. Nigeria that will be all-encompassing. Nigeria that will be a country where discipline, law and order will work. Nigeria where youths of this country will excel. Nigeria where you find hospitals working, where roads are there, where the electricity is there. Nigeria where you find everything that you need, harnessing everything that is Nigeria. As you know, we are blessed. One of the greatest, one of the most blessed country in the world is Nigeria, because you have everything. You have the human capacity, you have the population, you have the mineral resources across the 36 states of the Federation and Abuja, if you like. You have everything it takes, from the sunlight from the northern sunlight to the southern vegetarian inclination. You have everything that you want to have for a country to grow in Nigeria. So in the next 10 years, I will want to see a Nigeria, like I said, that is equivalent, that will compete with America, a Nigeria that will compete with Hong Kong, a Nigeria that will compete with Dubai, a Nigeria that will compete with Germany, a Nigeria that will compete with China in every strata of the Nigerian life.
Beautiful. Now, I see that your constituency is the youth. You are focusing on the youth. Now, but can you tell us how old you are?
Yes, I'm 45 years old.
Okay.
And I'm very, very youthful. I'm 45 years old.
Well, compared to the president we have now, you are youthful.
The president is 85 years old.
Yes.
So he is my father.
Yes.
He's old enough to be my father or even grandfather.
Yes. So it is, I agree with you. It is time for the youth, people who are younger, to be given an opportunity. And 45 is like you are at the height of your energy and, you know, and power. So
exactly.
that is good. Now, the next question I will have for you is that if you want to make Nigeria as great as Germany, England, or America, how do you plan to make that happen?
Well, sir, it is very, very simple. First and foremost, if you look at Nigerian setting, like I said earlier, Nigerians are very, very intelligent, most especially the Nigerian youth. They are very intelligent and very gifted. All you need to do is just to give the youths the opportunity to excel, is to give the youth the opportunity to bring out that God has endowed in them. Once you do that, you bring them together, you galvanize them, you put them into setting. Those that are into the educational sector, those that are lawyers, you put them, you assemble the engineers, you assemble the medical doctors, you assemble the the engineers, like I said. When you put these people together into their area of professionalism and ask them to go and excel, give them the opportunity to bring out that is in them, I can tell you that you will have a perfect country. You don't need to export anything, intelligence from outside. Nigeria need to be exporting intelligence. Nigeria need to be exporting knowledge. Nigeria need to be exporting what we have in terms of mineral resources. So if I am given the opportunity, I will assemble this group of youth that are professionals, that are gifted, to be able to bring out that is in them, so that we can put it on ground. We can domesticate our issues. You see, Nigeria is a peculiar country. You have things that are in Nigeria. You can domesticate Nigerian initiative into Nigeria to build Nigeria. So like I said, all we need is the opportunity for the youth to excel, opportunity for the youth to bring out what they have. And I can tell you, the country will be greater. I will give you an example. If you go to England today, you will find Nigerians as doctors.
Yes.
That other people from other countries will go to England seeking for medical attention, and they will find Nigerian doctors in the England hospital, and they will be treated by Nigerian doctors in England hospital. Yes. The same thing in America, the same thing in China, the same thing in India, The same thing in Dubai. That is for the doctors. Even in terms of law, the same thing. In engineering, Nigerians are excelling. I will tell you, we have a Nigerian who designed a car, and GMC Cars took him up and gave him a contract to be the best designer of GMC.
Yes.
He is a Nigerian. So you have 1,000,001 Nigerian youths. We are, of the total strength of Nigeria, about 180 million people. You have 120 million Nigerians as youth. And these 120 million are gifted. They are intelligent. Like I said, all you need is give them the opportunity. And you will see miracle. You will see magic. They will perform magic. Nigerian youth are magicians. They can perform magic. All you need to do, give them the opportunity, and within a blink of an eye, they are there for you.
You know, some people will say, if you are just 35, I mean, 45, they will say, why don't you start on the state level, maybe as a governor or as a senator or as a representative?
Thank you very much. That's a good question. But I will also tell you, the Nigerian leaders today, let me take the president himself. The president became the Federal Commissioner of Petroleum in less than 30 years. He was less than 30 when he became Federal Commissioner of Petroleum.
Yes.
He became governor of northeastern states in less than 30 years.
Wow.
He became president. He became head of state and commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces. He became head of state and commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces in less than 40.
Wow.
General Gawan became Nigeria's head of state in less than 40. And he was never a governor before he became the head of state. General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida became Nigeria's president in less than 40. Shagari, less than 40. You have a lot of them. In fact, the people that fought for the independence of Nigeria to be Nigeria today, the likes of Nahoro, the likes of Sardauna, the likes of Tafawa Balewa, Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, they were all less than 40 when they first moved for Nigerian independence. In fact, Nahoro was only 26 years old when he moved for the independence of Nigeria. So if he's 26 and he struggled for the struggle for the independence of Nigeria, why should anybody tell Nigerian youth from the age of 18, someone like me who is already 45, that I will have to start from either being a councillor or being a local government chairman or being a member of State House of Assembly or becoming a governor or member of House of Reps or senator before becoming a president? What are you saying? In the history of Nigerian leadership, the younger, the better. Leadership in Nigeria, the younger, the better. Compare when Obasanjo was Nigeria's head of state and compare when he became the president of Nigeria. Compare when Buhari was Nigerian military head of state. Compare with him when he is now president of Nigeria. Take when Babangida was Nigeria's military president. They were all at their younger age. Yes. And I will tell you, and you will agree with me, of this program, will agree with me, that Nigeria's leadership, the younger, the better. They perform better. Nigeria was better when they were young. Nigeria is becoming worse. Nigeria is becoming deteriorated. Nigeria is becoming problematic. Nigeria is becoming ungovernable. Nigeria is becoming inhabitable because we are having the older generation becoming leaders. I can tell you, if you allow the young generation to be leaders, Nigeria will be where it's supposed to be. Nigeria will be peaceful. The security will be there. There will be enough agriculture. Education will develop. Hospitals will be everywhere. The roads will work. The railway will work. Everything will work in Nigeria. And in any case, the older generation, let me tell you one little secret. The older generation that are there, showcasing themselves as Nigerian leaders, what they are doing is the people working behind the scene, the people that are making the policies, the people that are designing the project, the people that are working out the modalities for Nigeria to be what it's supposed to be are younger generations. But they are being put behind the scene while the older ones are showing their faces. And like I said, why should I wait? Why should I start from a governor or House of Reps or even a councillor, like some people will say, when my generation constitutes 75% of the total population of Nigeria? My generation constitutes 75% of the total voting strength of Nigeria, and they are the ones going for campaign. They are the ones going for the election. They are the ones even in charge. If there's going to be trouble within the election period, they are the ones that are carrying out the trouble. So if they are going to be used like that, if they are so useful to the leaders, to be using them to do all these things, And then when it comes to leadership, they will say that they are not useful, they are too young, they should go and start from governor or start from councillor. It means something is wrong with the youth. It means something is wrong with the youth. So we are saying, what we are saying is we are going to retire them. We are going to take them back to their homes. Let them go to retirement. We promise as youth, if we take over the government, if we take over leadership, we are not going to neglect them the way they neglect us. We are going to take good care of them. We will make them be advisors behind the scene, but we will take the leadership. And I can tell you, like, Nigerian youth are very, very, very ready and very, very willing to take leadership in 2019. When we started, I, myself, and my groups, I will tell you a little secret, a little story. This initiative of myself coming out to contest for the office of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is not my initiative. It was not my thinking. It was the youth of Nigeria. It was the youth of Nigeria that come together to ask themselves questions and agree that they needed to bring somebody up to contest for the office of the president. And then within that period, they put so many names. And within that putting of so many names, and I think for about 3 days, as I was told, before they could be able to arrive at myself. This youth is an organization called One Adult, One Youth Advocacy Project. That is One Adult, One Youth Combination and Governance for a Better Nigeria, under the leadership of a patriotic Nigerian, a lady for that matter, a patriotic Nigerian, a very committed Nigerian. Her name is Comrade, and assembled those youth, and then they went around the 36 states to converse and discuss with youth, to seek for youth's opinion, and they got the youth's opinion, and eventually that was how I was called to come and be part of that journey, to come and take the leadership. So it is not my initiative, it is the initiative of the youth. It is the youth that asked me to come and do this. In fact, when they first approached me, I said, this is a trap, that they are trying to set up a trap to even kill me. That was what I said to them, that are you guys trying to kill me? They said, no, it's a challenge. You can face this challenge. We know you are ready for it. You've served in the military. You've been in civil society activism, and you've led so many different groups. You've been part of governance in the past. You have the privilege of sitting with leaders, the powers that be. I had the opportunity of discussing, going around, talking to leaders, conversing with leaders in the past in so many different situations. And this has prepared me for leadership. I guess that was why they also decided that they wanted me to come and take the leadership. So this is how it's all come about.
Now, Mr. Awwal, then the question, the reason why they tell people like you who are young to go to local government or to go to the House of Representatives or start in the state is because they don't know your experience. And I like what you said now, that it is the youth that nominated you because of your experience. Can you tell us your experiences? Where have you worked? What have you done? What are the social organization that you have worked for, or what are the where have you served? What are your experiences? What are you bringing?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. First and foremost, like I rightly said, I am a Nigerian youth, a very dedicated, patriotic Nigerian youth, that out of my sheer passion for Nigeria to grow, I joined the army, served in the army for 20 years. I have gathered that experience within the army. I've been to Yugoslavia, I've been to Liberia, I've been to Sudan, and some other African countries for peacekeeping. That is sacrificing my life for the purpose of Nigeria, for Nigeria to be great, to make Nigeria great, to make Nigeria proud. This I have done in the military. And within the military, Sapulsa, I have also been able to bring a lot of things to table. I have advised in the past my commanders, my leaders, on what I think they should do to be able to put my unit where I was serving into order. And my commanders followed my advice, even though as a junior person, but then it really worked, it excelled. In fact, it's one of my commanders that began to say to me, you are not supposed to be in the army. The army is not your place. You are supposed to be out there to give out what you have in this your head. In the army, you will be cajoled. You will not be able to give out what is in you. So it was one of my commanders that first told me what he think I have or what he think I can offer. That is in the military, sir. Coming back to the civil, after leaving the military, I go into civil society activism. And in the civil society activism, sir, first, I started with an organization called African Youth Congress. It is a Nigerian thing, not a South African own.
Okay.
That was where we started. And that was my first experience. Under one Dr. Olusegun Sunday Adelaja, coincidentally, you almost have the same name with him.
Almost the same
That
name.
one is almost the same. That one is Dr. Olusegun Sunday Adelaja, while you are Dr. Sunday Adelaja.
Yes.
So it's almost a similarity. So you see, and it is not a coincidence. It is by God's divine that I'm having Adelaja, Sunday Adelaja, Dr. Sunday Adelaja, first bringing me into civil society activism and initiating me into proper activism and even governance. And now I'm having another Dr. Sunday Adelaja that is also making me international. So you see, it's not a coincidence. It's by God's divine, it's by the grace of God. So I think in a short while from now, I think I will have to begin to look at having a name attached to my name like Sunday. Possibly that is another one.
Yes.
I think seriously, I think I should also have a Sunday as an addition to my names. At least that is why I'm a Nigerian. So now in the civil society, I've been able to grow from the scratch to the highest peak. Your Excellency, sir, I want you to know today, I am the chairman of Kaduna NGOs Forum. The Kaduna NGOs Forum is a conglomeration of civil society organizations, from community-based to faith-based to proper NGOs, and amounting to over 5,000 civil society organizations.
Wow.
That I am leading right now.
Wow.
And I have been the leader. And I have been the leader of this different organization in the last 6 years.
Beautiful.
In the last 6 years, I have been the leader and the chairman of this conglomeration of the forums of NGOs in Kaduna. And I also initiated an NGO, which is called the Salvage Nigeria Forum. The Salvage Nigeria Forum is all about salvaging Nigeria from the present situation. So it is out of this, the late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, when in a time when he was a president, then there was going to be one of the governors during his time lost election under a particular, in PDP then, and I was a member of the DPP, Democratic People's Party.
Okay.
Contested election of a member of State House of Assembly, member State House of Assembly in Kaduna State. And then after that election, then the DPP would then Tahiru Bafarawa as the national leader of the DPP. Then the then governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Aliyu Maga Takarda Wamako. The then governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Aliyu Maga Takarda Wamako,
yes,
won election. He was with then Bafarawa as deputy governor, pulled out from Bafarawa and then went to PDP, contest election and won as a governor. Then Bafarawa from APP left to form DPP and contest election. Okay. Now he took Wamako to court, and then that election was cancelled.
Yes.
That election was cancelled by Court of Appeal, so another election will have to be held. I and my senior colleagues assembled 22 states of DPP, and under the leadership of President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, and we moved them to Sokoto.
22 states.
22 states, sir. Yes, sir. 22 states. I repeat, 22 states, sir. I and my other colleagues assembled all the gubernatorial aspirants, all the senatorial aspirants, state Federal House of Representatives aspirants, state assembly aspirants, local government chairman, state chairman of the party, local government chairman of the party. We assembled all of them in Sokoto, and that was how we killed DPP. That was how we killed DPP. And because we assembled and killed DPP, and then we also went around to campaign for Maga Takarda Wamako, and by the grace of God, he won election. He was returned as governor.
Yes.
It was there, in the midst of all others, that the late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua now said, for you people coming together like this, I cannot just allow you guys go like that. You need to do something. Then he was having what you call the 7-point agenda of President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua.
Yes.
Among all those people that were assembled, retired generals, former senators, former ministers, former members House of Representatives, former local government chairman, former this, former that, and I was former nothing. I was a former nothing that time. I was only a former soldier, a former ordinary soldier. But with all this former, this, that I, because of the performance, and I was the youngest among them.
Wow.
But eventually, after putting all this structure together, they now it was agreed that an organization be formed called Organization for Propagation of the Actualization of Millennium Development Goals and the 7-point agenda of President Umar Musa Yar'Adua. When that organization was formed, it was agreed that somebody who has a capacity should be able to lead that organization. Sir, as young as I was then, as small as I was then, as less experienced as I was then, I was unanimously elected as the national chairman of that organization.
For all of Nigeria?
I was unanimously elected as the national chairman of that, for the whole of Nigeria. I was the national chairman of that organization that propagated the 7-point agenda of President Umar Musa Yar'Adua. And I structured that organization in the 36 states of Nigeria, including Abuja, 774 local areas, and in every ward of Nigeria. I structured that organization throughout the period of lifespan of late President Umar Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory, the best president Nigeria never had.
Yes.
That was the best president Nigeria never had. And I was able to structure that organization throughout Nigeria. To my credit, as young as I was, as small as I was, and I have former governors, former ministers, former senators, retired generals coming under me as their national chairman in that organization. So, sir, these are part of some of the things that I have also done. Now I am the national leader of an organization called One Adult, One Youth Combination in Governance for a Better Nigeria. This organization, I and my colleague, the president and convener, Comrade Lilian Oboye, have been able to go around 26 states of Nigeria.
Already?
We have structured this organization so far as 26 states, and all the local governments in the state and all the wards under these 26 states.
No.
This I have already done, sir.
Wow.
And also coming back, yes, sir, I have done that, sir.
And
continuing, sir. We intend to structure.
Since when?
So we start to put this structure together in the last 7 months.
Wow.
In the last 7 months, sir. In the last 7 months. We launched and unveiled the organization on the 15th of December in Kaduna, in Arewa House, Kaduna. From that time, we have gone around 26 states and structured this organization in 26 states and all the local government and ward of these 26 states. Wow. We are fully structured to the ladder, sir. And we intend to complete the remaining 10 states in short distance from now. And also that after the Yar'Adua organization, during the Jonathan's era, okay, sir, I was saying I formed an organization called Salvage Nigeria Forum. When Yar'Adua becomes sick, and it was pertinent that Yar'Adua cannot govern, and there was hues and cries everywhere in Nigeria, some are for, some are against. I also formed an organization called Salvage Nigeria Forum. That organization have other 350 other body organizations that come together to form the Salvage Nigeria Forum. And that forum, after being formed, I was also elected as the national coordinator of Salvage Nigeria Forum. And we went around also to canvass and make people understand the need to also keep Nigeria one. No matter what, Nigeria must not break. That we were able to do because then the military were also thinking of finding it as an opportunity to quickly come in. I organized several protests, several road march, several road shows to be able to educate Nigerians, to bring them on board, to understand that we need to be one country with one people with one destiny. That we have succeeded up till the time that President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan took up. We protested that Jonathan should be able to come on board. Yar'Adua should relinquish power so that Jonathan can come on board. Because it's not about where you come from, what tribe you are, what is your religion. No, for me, it's one Nigeria. Yes. What I think about is Nigeria, and Nigeria is what I know. Yes. And that is what I'm working for. That was why I sacrificed my life in the military for Nigeria. I was willing to die for Nigeria to go on. And up to this moment, as I speak to you, if it means me sacrificing my life for this country, for Nigeria to grow, I am willing and ready anytime, any day, even now, to do that.
Beautiful.
So sir, this was how we're able to grow up various organizations. That. So then there's the issue of insecurity come up in Nigeria.
Yes.
That is during the Jonathan's administration. Killings here, killings there, everywhere, maiming, killings. And we discovered that this thing is happening only in northern Nigeria.
Yes.
So quickly, I assembled patriotic northerners, because it is a northern Nigeria thing this time around. Quickly, I assembled patriotic northerners. I called them, I said, look, we have a problem in the north. Our problem are our leaders. And I identified that time the present leader, President Muhammadu Buhari, as one of the problem of northern Nigeria.
Problem?
General Ibrahim Badamasu, yes, that time, yes. I identified leaders, and I said they are the problem of northern Nigeria. And I said President Muhammadu Buhari is one of the problem. Then he was not a president. He is addressed as General Muhammadu Buhari. I said General Buhari is one of the problem. General Babangida is one of the problem. General Gawan constitute our problem. General Abdul Salam Abubakar constitute our problem. And I said General T.Y. Danjuma constitute our problem. General Alugusau constitute our problem. And also Sheikh Usman Aliyu Shagari, a former president, he is also part of the problem. Why did I say so? Because they did not provide leadership for northern Nigeria. They did not provide a voice for northern Nigeria. I cited an example with the Southwest. I said in the Southwest then, this was in 2013. I said in the Southwest, Bola Tinubu is an authority.
Yes.
Before now, we had we had a Sardauna as an authority in the north.
Yes.
We had Awolowo as an authority in the south.
Yes.
We had we have the great Zik as an authority in the east.
Yes.
But immediately after the demise of these leaders, these regions went on their own. No voice, no leaders, no leadership. Then Bola Tinubu emerged as the leader of the Southwest.
Yes.
And he speak, and every Yoruba man agreed that Bola Tinubu is a leader.
Yes.
And is their voice. But back in the north, we don't have a voice, even though we have all the former president, the former head of state, the former service chiefs, the former inspector general of police, former ministers, former senators, but we don't have a voice. And I said, we need to have a voice in northern Nigeria.
What about the Arewa youth group, Arewa group?
When I formed the organization, there was no that Arewa group. The Arewa group is later. I am talking of 2013.
Wow.
It was far back in 2013. It is the Arewa group is just 2017. It's just 2017. Mine is in 2013. I assembled the Northern Youth Patriot, and I said, now this is a journey for making the Northern Nigeria great again. This is a journey that can cost us our lives. This is a journey that can make us to be arrested. This is a journey that can make us to be detained. This is a journey that can take us to prison. So for those who are ready to go to prison, for those who are ready for arrest, for those who are ready to sacrifice their lives for Northern Nigeria to be great, they should join me. For those of us that are afraid, that cannot sacrifice, then you can go. But I'm going to take the lead.
You know,
I find those patriotic Northerners.
How did you become so popular all over Nigeria? Because the people who told me about you, they are not even from the north. They are from the eastern part of Nigeria. Yes, sir. The person who spoke to me about you first is from exactly. The Igbo, from the southeast. How come you are becoming, you are having influence all over?
It's because I'm a true Nigerian. And in everything I do, I try as much as I can to carry every member of Nigerian strata. I don't believe in tribe. I don't believe in language. I don't believe religion should be a barrier. I don't believe region should be an issue.
Yes,
I only believe in Nigeria. So I have...
This person who was recommending you to me is an Easterner and a strong Christian. And you are a Muslim, and you are a northerner, and this person is saying you must talk to you because you are the candidate.
Exactly, sir. So most of the person that told you about me, like you said, is a Christian, is an Igbo man. He is not a northerner. I'm a northerner. I'm a bona fide Muslim. And even the person that brought me to come and contest this election, let me tell you one interesting thing. Not only about the person that told you about me, the person that found me for this presidential election is a Christian. He's not a Muslim. And a bona fide Christian for that matter.
What is the name?
Lilian Ogbole. Lilian Ogbole. She's a Christian.
Helen Ogboye.
Lilian Ogbole.
Okay, she's a Christian.
Lilian Ogbole. Yes. A bona fide Christian for that matter.
Wow.
I think yes, sir. They are the ones that went round.
What I can say is, even with you, with me communicating with you, is that you have something that Nigeria needs, and I think that thing is love. It's like you have some love in your heart. I can even feel it as I'm talking to you.
Thank you very much.
How do you explain that love?
Thank you very much, sir.
How do you explain that love?
Well, sir, to me, love is about brotherliness.
Yes.
To me, love is about communication. To me, love is passion. To me, love is something that is in me. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Maybe you need to understand what I'm trying to say here. But for me, there is nothing better than love. If there is love, there will be peace.
Yes.
If there is love, there will be peace. There will be development.
Yes.
What is bringing problem in Nigeria today is because Nigerians don't love themselves.
Yes.
If Nigerians love themselves, they will be their brother's keeper. They will protect the interests of their brothers.
Yes.
They will ensure that religion or tribe or region is not an issue. I will tell you a story, sir.
Yes.
My wife that I'm marrying, I'm married to 2 wives, sir.
Yes.
As a Hausa man and a Muslim, I have 2 wives. I have 2 wives.
You can have
these
4.
2 wives that I have
4.
Yes, sir. I'm working towards the 2 now, sir.
Okay.
I'm working towards the 2 now, sir. But, sir, out of these 2, one of them, her mother is an Igbo woman.
Wow.
One of my wives, the mother is an Igbo woman. And the father is a Zulu man from Kebbi, while the mother is from Imo, from Imbese in Imo, in Imo State.
Wow.
While the father is from Kebbi, a Zulu man.
Wow.
My second wife, the mother is from also Southern Kaduna, from the Christian extraction. Her mother is from the Christian extraction of Southern
Kaduna is Christian.
And the father, yes, her mother is from the Christian extraction of Southern Kaduna, my second wife. And the father is also from Southern Kaduna, but he is of the Muslim extraction.
Wow. He's
a very popular man. He's late now. He was the secretary to the government of the Federation during General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. His name is Aliyu Mohammed Jama'a, Wazirin Jama'a. He's late now.
Yes.
So this is why I don't see anything. This is why I don't see anything in this Christian Muslim issue. My belief is faith is in the heart.
Yes.
Religion is in the heart. It is between you and your God. It is only your God that knows the heart of man.
Yes.
So no man should castigate another man in the name of religion. I think religion should only be a meeting point. It shouldn't be a dividing point.
Beautiful.
So, sir, this is part of the places I got my love from. So if you check it, it means I mix up. Now, if you say I should go against a Christian, then what do I do with the family of my first wife? What do I do with the family of my second wife? How do I share those children that we have?
So, but how do you?
That is it, sir.
How do you
Me,
advise that we solve the problem of Boko Haram, you know, and the headsmen?
yes, sir.
How do you, as a northerner, how do you say we can solve the problem of the headsmen and the Boko Haram?
Well, sir, it is very simple. I have been saying it. Having served in the military, and I have experienced that I garnered from military. I have been saying in radios and television that the best we can do is to involve everybody. You see, security is everybody's business.
Okay.
A lot of people are making money out of the Boko Haram. A lot of people are making money out of the Boko Haram issue.
Wow.
Unless and until you make sure that you block every strata of those making money out of the Boko Haram issue, you cannot succeed. Yes, unless and until you bring everybody on board, every Nigerian must be involved in security. And the opinion and the view of every Nigerian must be taken into account in terms of security. The security agent alone cannot do it. They are not many. They cannot go around Nigeria at the same time. And how many are they in number? You need to involve every Nigerian in terms of security. And the opinion of every Nigerian must count. If you do this, you will get first-hand intelligence information, and also the security agents must be provided with all the necessary equipment and materials that they need. They must be provided with necessary update on their training. You must provide their welfare, because if their welfare is not taken care of, they cannot put in the best for you. In a situation where you take a soldier man or a policeman or whatever security agent to where he's supposed to sacrifice his life and his welfare is not properly taken care of, you don't expect such kind of a person to give in his best. He cannot give in his best, because you can only give your best when you are sure that in case you die, your family will be taken care of. Their education, their welfare, their health, their housing will be taken care of. But today that is not the case. We have issues, we have challenges with our security personnel in terms of welfare of their family in case they died, in issues like housing, issues like education of their family, issues like health of their family. You need to put this into serious consideration for them to be able to be willing, to be ready to give you their best, to offer their best, to sacrifice their life, to see death and face death and smile and laugh at the face of death. They will not be afraid to die for as long as you provide the necessary things that they will be needing for their family. This is one of the things you needed to do to be able to carve out the issue of Boko Haram. Like I also told you, there are people making money out of the issue of Boko Haram. If I happen to be a president in Nigeria, I will make sure I get these people. And it is very easy. It is very, very easy. There is nothing difficult in trying to trace out these channels. It is unless and only if the people that are involved are not willing to do the needful, because possibly they are also benefiting out of it. So that is another angle to it. And I also tell you, even the people involved, because of the colossal amount of money that is being put into that issue of Boko Haram in that area, there's a lot of interest. A lot of interest is placed. If there's a serious commitment by a government, if I happen to be a president, my government will curb the issue of Boko Haram. My government will end Boko Haram, because they are up there. They don't really know what is happening down here. And they are not communicating down. What they needed to do is reach from the bottom, from top, bottom. You don't just listen to the people that you come when you are having a Federal Executive Council meeting or National Security Council meeting, where you just sit and what you are being informed there is what you take, is what you work with. No, if I happen to be a president, I will be going out unannounced, unceremoniously, to the ladder, to the nooks and crannies of Nigeria, alone, without security, without allowing anybody to follow me. I will go down there and talk to the people at the ladder. Let me know what their problem is, and also ask them what they think is the solution. If I find myself in government, I will operate a government, an open government, a government of Nigeria. I will give back Nigeria to the youth. I will give back Nigeria to the people. The people will decide what will happen, how it will happen. I will only be an umpire that will coordinate the activities of Nigeria. So I'm not going to be a president. I'm going to be a servant leader. I'm going to be a leader that is going to be open. The villa, go to the villa today. There is no access for you to the villa. Go if you go to London, you walk to Chatham House without you being blocked. It's open. There is nothing there. But in Nigeria, if you say you are going to the villa, you will have blockages of security, up to 20 blockages of security. You have so many gates if you are in the villa. Why do you have so many gates? All you need is one. Why so many gates? You need only one. Because if you identify with the people, you are with the people, and the people are with you, you don't even need security. So I will, as a president, because I will operate an open door policy. I will operate a government that will be all encompassing. I will operate a government that Nigerians' opinion will count. This is why I always count myself. My slogan is, my names are Awwal Abullahi Aliyu. I am a nobody, the son of nobody, the wish to become somebody. And I'm also of the opinion that there are so many sons and daughters of nobody out there that wish to become somebody, that have a lot to contribute to the development of Nigeria. So this is why I'm calling them to join me in the struggle for the liberation of Nigeria. And it is so simple. You don't need to make yourself sophisticated. You don't need to make yourself complicated. Beside, the power of leadership resides in the people. The people decide who become a leader. The people decide who become a president. So why should you think that you are better than the people that sent you? As a president, you are a messenger. You are only a messenger. You are supposed to serve. You should be able to respect the people, not the people respecting you. In my government, I will serve. I will respect the wheelbarrow pusher on the street, because he is the one that is making me to be who I am. I am not the one making him. He is the one making me. So I will respect him. I will give him all that is due to him, and I will make sure his life and property is protected. I will provide for him education. I will provide for him security. I will provide infrastructural development. I will make sure electricity work. I will make sure health facility work. I will make sure that the economy work. I will assemble professionals, Nigerian professionals, to work on Nigerian economy. I don't need somebody from outside Nigeria to come and work Nigerian economy to work. I don't need someone from outside Nigeria to come into Nigeria and make agriculture in Nigeria work. I don't need somebody from outside Nigeria to make the roads work. I don't need somebody from outside to make the railway work. I don't need somebody from outside to make the health sector work. I don't need somebody from outside Nigeria to develop the needed things that I need to develop. I told you in the past, Nigerian youth are intelligent. Nigerian youth are gifted. Nigerian youth are hyper intelligent. Nigerian youth are very, very committed youth. Nigerian youth are very, very willing to contribute to the development of Nigeria. It is just that they are not given the opportunity. Technology, I am telling you, most Nigerians, 90% of Nigerian youth are technologically inclined. They are technologically gifted. They are technologically intelligent. They are technologically willing to work. But because the elders are not giving them the opportunity, that is why they are not putting in. All you need, go around Nigeria. You have everything you need. You have the mineral resources. You have the natural deposit. Every state of Nigeria, in every local government of Nigeria, you have all these things. Why is Nigeria being the way it is? Because the government is not doing what it needs to do. It's not doing what it needs to do. You take, for example, Nigeria got independence along with so many other countries. But today, if you bring these countries together with Nigeria, you find out Nigeria is the most backward country in the world. Among these countries, most especially. Why is this? Because there is no commitment in leadership. Because people are not involved in governance. Because it is only selected few that will come and take decision for Nigeria. And that is not the way it's supposed to be. The country should be governed by every Nigerian, not a single Nigerian or group of few Nigerians. You need to involve everybody in governance. We as youth, we are Nigerians. We have all the contact of Nigerian youth. We are talking to ourselves. We believe in ourselves. We are galvanizing ourselves. We are presenting one of ourselves for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are going to vote in ourselves into power, and we will make sure that our votes count. And if they try anything funny, then they should wait and see what is going to happen. Because we are determined, we are committed, we are very willing, we are ready to sacrifice our lives for this country to be great, for Nigeria to be part of the greatest countries in the world. We can only do this with commitment. And I can tell you, I can guarantee you, Nigerian youths are ready, Nigerian youths are willing, Nigerian youths are going to call all out and emerge to vote in a youth into president, to vote me in as the next president of Nigeria in 2019. And I am telling you, I will transform this country. I will change Nigeria. Nigeria will belong to where it's supposed to be. And that I see as a simple thing. People like you who have gone out there and are making countries like Ukraine great. I am aware Dr. Sunday Adelaja have been able to make over 200 people in Ukraine millionaires and in dollars. Can you imagine this? We don't even, people back like you needed to be be brought back to Nigeria to replicate what you are doing in Ukraine in Nigeria. If every Nigerian will be like Dr. Sunday Adelaja and do what Dr. Sunday Adelaja is doing in Ukraine, then Nigeria will be great. So we need, that is what is happening. Nigerians are out there excelling. Nigerians are the best in the world. Anywhere they find themselves, everybody wants to identify with Nigeria and Nigerians. But back home in Nigeria, these old brigades that have been in government since 1967 are still there intact and are not willing to allow Nigerians to excel. We are saying no, enough is enough. The time is now, and it is now, and we will do it now, and nobody can stop us from doing what we are going to do. Already we are galvanizing. I have told you we have been to 26 states.
Mr. Awwal,
and we're going to do it.
I will say that you are a very dangerous politician to the present-day politicians we have in Nigeria, because you are a very, very eloquent orator. You are, if they will allow the whole country to listen to you, that is going to be very dangerous for the senior brigade.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm honored. I'm so honored, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, you have mentioned how you plan to solve the Boko Haram issue, but what about the herdsmen and the killing of the farmers and the herdsmen?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also that one, sir. You see, I will tell you one thing. A Fulani man, if you go to the historical antecedents of the Fulanis from day one were there as normal nomads that go grazing through the lands of this country.
Yes.
And everything was perfectly in order.
Yes.
Everything was perfectly in order. They coexist. I am a Hausa man. And as a Hausa man, I have no Fulani blood in me. I'm a pure Hausa man. And also, before I even explain, there are differences between a Fulani man and a Hausa man. A lot of my brothers that are in the north cannot differentiate between who a Fulani man and a Hausa.
Most of the Southerners don't know the difference. Can you explain to us the difference between the Hausa man and the Fulani man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's differences between a pure Hausa man and a Fulani man. They used to say Hausa Fulani. There is nothing like Hausa Fulani. If you ask, they will tell you, what are you? He will tell you, I'm a Hausa Fulani. There is nothing like Hausa Fulani.
Wow.
It is either you are a Fulani man or you are a Hausa man.
Beautiful.
I am a Hausa man.
Beautiful.
And it will also interest you, yes, it will interest you to know that in the history of Nigeria, there was never a time that a pure Hausa man become a president. Among all the presidents that come from northern Nigeria, there was no one single one that is of Hausa extraction.
Wow.
It is his either a Fulani man or his other tribes from the north.
It's good.
I want Nigerians and the world to know.
Mr. Awwal, most people will not believe that, though, because Hausa is one of the biggest tribes in Nigeria, and you mean you've never produced a president?
We have never produced a president. There is no Hausa president in the history of Nigeria.
And I know
there
about
is no
that.
Hausa
and I agree
president.
with you
There
because
has never.
I've read it, and I even wrote a book. I'm writing a book now that is supposed to come out where I'm talking about that. That it is ignorance that makes us to think that it is Hausa Fulani, that there is no Hausa man who has ever ruled Nigeria. So I'm happy you are mentioning that.
There's none, sir. There is none. There has never. I Awwal Abullahi Aliyu, will be the first Hausa man that will become the president of Nigeria.
Wow.
But before my coming to become the president in 2019, before my assuming office in 2019 as president, there has never been a Hausa president. It is either a Fulani president or other tribes. It will also interest you to know, sir, in the emirs from northern Nigeria, 98% of northern emirs are either Fulanis or other tribes. 98% of the emirs from the north, they are either of Fulani ancestral background or other tribes.
Is that so?
It is only about only about 2% of the emirs put together of northern Nigeria that are of Hausa extraction.
Wow.
Only 2% out of 100. 98% are Fulanis.
Wow.
These are some of the things that are not known, that has not been brought out for people to know. So, but also, sir, I also want you to know that the Fulani man is an intelligent person.
Yes.
The Fulani man is a committed person. The Fulani man has this brotherliness in him.
Okay.
If a Fulani man in a family now, if a Fulani man, an elder Fulani man within a family, if he is sick to the point of death, and he find within the family another one that is of younger than him is also sick, he will rather treat the younger one to be healthy than for him to be treated.
Wow.
That is one secret about a Fulani man. He has this spirit of brotherhood. He has this spirit. That is why if you see him in a bush, that is why if you see a Fulani man with his cattle, rearing them, if you come attempting to kill or snatch any of his cattle, he will rather die than allow you snatch or kill his cattle.
Yes.
That is a Fulani man for you. And if you check, a Fulani man is super intelligent. In fact, he's hyper intelligent.
Wow.
If you check of all the leaders that I have told you of the Fulani extraction, and if you go to even the north, where you find a Fulani man that has gone to school, you will find him to be hyper intelligent. And I want to tell you one secret, that if you see a Fulani man that has not gone to school also, and you think he does not know what he's doing because he's carrying a stick or is in the bush, then you'll be making a mistake.
Wow.
As illiterate as he looks, as dull as he may look, he is very, very intelligent.
Wow.
So if you want to carve this problem of killings and what have you, the Fulani man has lost most of his cattle. Most of those ones that you find going into interview don't have cattle. They want to survive. They don't know how to survive. They feel the only way to survive is by killing or by maiming or by carrying people's property. That is one of the danger. So what the government need to do, what the government need to think, is not to think about grazing reserve or even ranch or anything. What the government need to do is to bring in the Fulani, enlighten the Fulani man, educate the Fulani man, make him understand. Because the Fulani man did not see killing or death as an offense. He see it as a heroic something. He sees himself as a hero.
He sees it as
what?
Heroic. He sees it as what?
As heroic, more like a hero.
Okay.
You know, it is only a hero that has a mind, that has the might, that has the ability, maybe in a war situation. It's just like a soldier man, when you send a soldier man to a war front. When the soldier man is fighting an enemy, he's a hero when he destroys his enemy.
Yes.
So a Fulani man never believed that anybody can defeat him.
Okay.
He believed he is superior. A Fulani man did not see a Hausa man as superior to him. Instead, he see a Hausa man as inferior to him.
Uh-huh.
That is the secret. A lot of people don't know. So all the government need to do is to galvanize these Fulanis, go into serious enlightenment of the Fulanis.
Okay.
Most of them are doing what they are doing out of ignorance. Like I said, they are intelligent. If you give him the opportunity to learn how to do something, if you go there and find him doing what you teach him how to do, you will find him excelling and doing it in the best possible way he can.
So what you are saying is
so
that
why can't
the killing is because they don't have work to do, you said, and because they don't have cows?
They don't have, there's no cows, there's no money to eat, there's nothing for them to do. They are there being idle. They have to develop something to do. They have to do something.
So killing for
in
them
any case,
is
to
more
survive,
like killing for them is more like, is it a way to defend or protect themselves, or why?
Yes, it's a way of protection. Fulani man has one thing in him. If you do something bad to him, he will tell his child. His child will tell his own child. It is a generational thing.
Okay.
The same thing if you do good to him. The same thing if you do good to him, he will tell his child. His child will tell his child. It's a generational thing.
Okay.
And they will continue. If you do good to him, his grandson will continue to do good to your grandson. If you do bad to him, his grandson will do bad to your own grandson, because the information will go down. So there are these peculiar people that you needed to study seriously to understand.
You are trying to say that we shouldn't limit the Fulani man to grazing and to ranches, that we should educate them in all areas of life. Give them something to eat, give them something to do, that they will excel in any area.
Thank you very much. And you will find the killing stopped automatically.
I see.
You will find all this is stopped automatically. Give them skill. Teach them some skills. If they have the skills to work, if they have the skill to do the necessary things that they can sustain their lives and the lives of their families, I don't think they will have business going killing people. But when they don't have anything to do, they don't have what to eat, and then all the cattle is nowhere to be found. I mean, like they used to say, an idle mind is a devil's workshop.
Yes.
So if I find myself in government, I will make sure that by whatever means possible, I will bring all of them together. And I will find the means of providing for them how to sustain their lives, so that they can live in peace and allow Nigerians to live in peace.
I see.
So that they can live in peace and allow Nigerians to live in peace. It's a very technical thing. It's very, very technical. A lot of people will not agree with this philosophy. But I am telling you, it is a philosophy that is going to work. It is a philosophy that is going to provide solution to this problem. This is not just all about it, like I'm mentioning. I have already already a work plan on how to settle Fulanis without interfering with people's lives and property, without interfering with land where other people work and find their daily bread. You don't need all these colonies, as they call colonies, or what do you have? You don't need colonies. If you make them in colonies, what do you expect the people within that area to do? Because you are taking their lands, and they needed all that land to feed too. So you don't need to do that. You need to create an avenue where you will make them understand that where their rights start and stop, the right of others begin from there. You need to make them understand they cannot infringe in the right of other people. You need to make them understand that it is criminal. It is a crime for you to invade, for you to kill, for you to maim, for you to rape anybody, any human being. They need to know this. Most of them don't even know this.
Wow.
Even though ignorance is not an excuse in law. But they are not only ignorant, they are not enlightened. They don't even know what the law is all about. So you need to make them understand what the law says, what is the implication of what they are doing. I will tell you one thing. Today, Today, if you have a Fulani man, his son, if you have a Fulani man, his son commit an offense, for example, and he's been arrested by the security agent, a Fulani man believes that for security agent to arrest his son and detain him for more than 24 hours, a calamity will befall the family of the Fulani man. Willing to sell he is willing to sell everything that he's having to save that one son from detention. He is willing to sell everything. He is willing to give everything for that one son that is under detention to be out of detention. And if you ask him, he will oblige you taking the life of two of his sons to save the life of one.
Wow.
You know, there's a lot of complication. People don't really know these people. A lot of people talk about Fulanis also out of ignorance, not having the knowledge.
Yes.
So it is simple. If you understand them, they are the simplest human beings you can deal with. But if you understand them, if you know how to deal with them,
okay.
Just like they are the most complex, if you don't understand them.
Right.
You understand? So it is you have to have a balancing scale to be able to solve this problem of Fulani herdsmen.
So the way you are approaching it is very unique, totally different from what I hear all the time.
That is what I'm saying, sir. That is why I have a blueprint on how to handle this Fulani issue. Immediately, I'm sworn in on the 29th of May in 2019. Immediately after my swearing in, I have a blueprint that I'm bringing to bear on how to settle these Fulani people, on how to make sure things work out in Nigeria. Beautiful. It is so simple, Your Excellency. It's so simple.
What about the question? Another question that people would like to know: how do you plan to tackle the question of corruption all over Nigeria?
Thank you very much. My own opinion of corruption tackling is going to be digital.
Okay.
One, there will be no vendetta. It's going to be digital. There will be no vendetta. I don't need, because by the time you talk of corruption every day and everywhere, if you go, you talk about it. It is not the people that you are spoiling. It is the country that you are destroying.
Yeah.
Because in the eyes of the international community, if you talk about corruption everywhere, nobody will come into your country to invest anything. So the fight of corruption should be digital. It should be digitally done.
Okay.
Like I said, there will be no vendetta, but we will make people to return what they steal from government. We will make them return what they steal from government, because it is a public fund. It is not their personal property.
Yeah.
We will make them return it, and after returning it, we will draw a line. You see, what is making government not to move forward is when you are concentrating on fighting people, these people will definitely want to fight you back.
Okay.
So you don't need to fight people. You need to systematically, diplomatically, administratively, and intelligently make them return what does not belong to them back to the owner, to the ownership of the people. And then you move on. It is as simple as that. Okay, while you are doing that, you move on.
What about situations like police? How do you police brutality, incompetence, and all those things? How do you plan to resolve that?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for that question. That is an intelligent one, sir. For me, who has had the privilege of having born and brought up in the military environment, also serve in the military, I come to understand so many things within the security setting.
Okay.
One, the police or total structure of the security architecture of Nigeria. I will rebrand the total structure of the security architecture of Nigeria. I will rebrand it. I will technologically align it. you know, I will physically rearrange it.
Okay.
And then I will also intelligently retrain them.
Okay.
You see, first, like I said, in the case of those that were in a Boko Haram situation, you cannot have a pure and professional policing without proper welfare.
Okay.
You cannot have professional policing without proper welfare. First, the welfare of a policeman needed to be taken into serious consideration.
Yes.
My government will take their welfare into serious consideration. I will make sure that both them and their families are comfortably taken care of. I will make sure that they are trained and retrained in a modern manner. I will provide the necessary equipment needed by the police. I will ensure very, very well that all their operations is taken care of.
Okay.
So you see, it is simple. And when I talk of welfare, this comprises their salary,
Okay.
their health, that of their family, and so many other things that they needed to have technologically.
Yes.
I will make sure that the average policeman is educated to a certain level. I will open up opportunity for them to go to school and read. You understand?
Beautiful.
You have opportunities. I will open up opportunity.
We have only 10 minutes more to go. So let me ask you one of these questions here. The old brigade that, you know, the old politicians that are there now, they have the money. They have the infrastructure. Because like now, all the PDP has just joined together, you know, many parties under A. And then the APC is the ruling political party. So, but I'm sure you don't have the money, and you don't have the money backs like they have. So how do you, even though you are, I feel your heart, you have solutions, you have ideas, but how do you plan to defeat people with the money, with all the people? They will bring rice, and because, you know, I mean, how do you plan to face them?
Thank you very much, sir. I think that is very, very simple for me. I don't see that as anything difficult.
Okay.
Because who are the voters? Who are the voters, sir? They are youths. Who are the people that go out to canvass for vote? They are youths. Who are the people that these money bags are coming to give the money to? The youths.
Yes.
Who are the people, these money bags, who are they bringing the rice to give to? The youths. And as I speak to you, I have the youths. The youth are with me. And I'm going around talking to them on a daily basis. I just told you now that the initiation to contest for the office of the president is not my own.
Yes.
I never thought of it. I never imagined it. It is the group of youths, patriotic youth, that come to say, after going around checking in Nigeria, that they agreed that I should be the one to be presented. And they are presenting me. So I'm not the one presenting myself. It is the youth that are presenting me. It is the same youth that will do the voting. It is the same youth that will vote for me. And it's the same youth that we are going around to talk to. Let me tell you, you have, out of the total voting strength of Nigeria, 75% of the total voting strength of Nigerians are youths. Of the 75%, 70% are involved in voting, electioneering campaign, and ballot box snatching. Only 5% are indifferent. You understand?
Yeah.
Then out of the elderly, only 20% of the elderly are involved in electioneering campaign. There are 20%. Out of the 20%, only 10% of them involved in electioneering campaign and voting. The 10% will lock themselves and their children in their houses during campaign and voting.
Yes.
But when the government is in place, they are the same people that will come and be fully involved and deeply involved in government, and they are the ones deciding for us.
Now, but
so
even,
since we have,
yeah, Mr. Awwal, even if you you have
Now,
you have some section of the youth, but what I've discovered is that there are so many people who are youth also coming. For example, there is Kingsley Mogalu. He is also young. And then you have Showore, Showore.
sorry.
He
Yes.
is 40
Yes,
something
sir.
too, like you. And you have
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Garba Lawal. He is also a youth. You have many
Yes, sir.
people who are youth like you,
Yes,
who are
sir.
coming forward. But you are all divided among yourselves, you
Yes, sir.
know. But so all the vote of the
Yes, sir.
70% or 75% you are talking about is divided among about 10 of the young people that want to contest.
Yeah.
So you yourself, you are dividing yourself, and the older people will go and take it again.
Thank you very much, sir. This is another intelligent question from you. As I speak to you, we have already formed what is called the Young Presidential Aspirant Forum.
Okay.
Already, there is Young Presidential Aspirant Forum, which we've started meeting last week here in Abuja. We'll continue with that meeting. We are going to agree within ourselves also.
Okay.
Because we have already envisaged that possibility, we are also going to agree within ourselves to work with ourselves for ourselves and by ourselves to ensure that we are not going to be selfish, we are not going to be greedy in this. We will allow ourselves to present one of ourselves to be able to take up the responsibility of the presidential slot come 2019. So all this, sir, we are already working on this. Sir, like I said to you, we are determined and very, very determined. We are taking over power in 2019. Everything that we needed to do, we will do. I told you in the past, we are youths. We have all the youths, and we will selflessly do this. Selflessly. We are the youths. We have all the contact of ourselves.
You are talking about selflessly.
We will talk to ourselves.
You are talking about selflessly doing it. And you are the first person that is so open-hearted like this to want to unite everybody and come together as youth, and you are ready to bring to be united. But not all these candidates who are youth are as selfless like you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is very true, sir. And in the case of where we have those ones that are selfish, we will now come to understand they are not doing what they are doing for Nigeria. They are not doing what they are doing for the purpose of the youth. We will educate the youth. Like the person who introduced me to you would have told you, and going through all my activities, you will come to know that I am a unifier. I am a mobilizer. I have been the voice of the youth even before now. I have been in youth activism in the last 15 years. I am deeply involved. I know this game. I know how to play this game. I know who need to be involved in this game. And I know the problems of this game. I also have the solution to all these problems of the game. So I am going to do everything possible to make sure that we selflessly come together to work as a team. For those who are selfish, for those who want to do it for their personal selves, we will make sure that we use the techniques, we use our popularity, we use our reach out, we use our contact to educate our fellow youth to understand that those ones are not working in their interest, they are working for their personal interest. Yes. Because we are selfless. If by tomorrow, like you rightly said, not only the galvanizing, I actually was the first person to start this presidential slot because my own started like December 2017. Most of those ones that are coming in, some started sometimes in April, some in May, some in June. But I started December 15, 2017. So I was the first. And also in my campaign, along with the president and convener of the One Youth Advocacy Group, Lilian Obole, what we are saying is all youth that are eligible, all youth that they think they have something to offer, should come out and aspire for the office of the president. While I started this thing, when I started aspiring, a lot of youth were laughing at me. A lot of youth were mocking me. A lot of youth were pointing at me whenever I pass. But today, you have more than 10 Nigerian youth aspiring to be the president of Nigeria. I thank God for one adult, one youth. I thank God for Lilian Obole, for bringing together this group of youth that we are advocating. So today, I am proud, my group is proud that we are the initiators of youth participation and inclusion in governance. We are the initiators of youth coming out to contest for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So even if I stop at this, I have achieved something. As far as I am concerned, it is already a success. For me, it's a success. For my group, it's already a success. Because Nigerian youth, I have been able to educate Nigerian youth. I have been able to indoctrinate Nigerian youth. I have been able to open the eyes of Nigerian youth. I have been able to widen the broader thinking scope of Nigerian youth to understand that these elderly ones, this old brigade, are there because we allow them to be there. We can remove them anytime we want them, anytime we want to remove them, because we have the vote. We have the vote, we have the power, we have the number, we have the intelligence, we have the ability, we have the strength, we have the capability, we have the wherewithal. So we have everything that it takes to go into leadership. We have been able to educate them. They have been able to understand that. They are all out coming. I'm even calling for more Nigerian youth to come out en masse to aspire for the office of president. And let me tell you one secret. Under the One Adult, One Youth Advocacy Group, we've been able to, as I speak to you, are going to contest election to the office of governors in the 26 states that we have gone so far. Those that will contest for the office of senator in the 26 states that we have gone so far. House of Reps in the 26 states that we have gone so far. State House of Assembly in the 26 states that we have gone so far. We already under us. So ours is a very serious one. Ours is an organized one. Ours is an articulated one. Ours is a very smart one. Ours is intelligently arranged. We are not business, we mean business. We are going to do this business of governance. We are going to take over from this old brigade. We are going to retire them. We will send them back to their homes, but we will not disrespect them. We will take care of them. We will provide for them all they will need. We will even go to them for some sort of advice. But the only thing is, they have no business in governance.
Beautiful.
They no longer have business in governance. They can be advisors.
Mr.
But business in governance, they have no business. It is time for them to go back home. Now, sir.
Mr. Awwal, can you give us your contact or your link? We are going to provide the one we have. What would you like to say?
Yes,
our
sir.
time is over. What would you like to say to our audience all over the world, Nigerians all over the world who are watching this? Your last word.
What I would want to say to Nigerians all over the world, and not only Nigerians, and even those that are not Nigerians that are watching what we are doing now, is to please assist Nigeria. Assist the Nigerian youth to take over the leadership, the leadership as president of Nigeria in 2019. We need everybody on board. We need everybody to of what we are doing. We are trying to save Nigeria. We are trying to grow Nigeria. We cannot continue to be in one place. We cannot continue to be backward. This is what I am begging. I am begging Nigerians within Nigeria and outside Nigeria to come into Nigeria to be part of the struggle, part of the liberation of Nigeria in 2019. We are going to take over government. We are going to liberate this country. We are asking you to come in. For my contact, my phone number is 080 30657494. I repeat, my phone number is 080 3657494, and my Facebook account is Abdullahi Awwal Aliyu. My personal Facebook account is Abdullahi Awwal Aliyu. My presidential Facebook account is Awwal Abullahi Aliyu for President 2019. My presidential Facebook account is Awwal Abullahi Aliyu for President 2019. While the group that brought me out to contest the presidential election, Facebook account is One Adult, One Youth. The One Adult, One Youth will come up together. One Adult, One Youth on Facebook. One Adult, One Youth on Twitter. One Adult, One Youth on Instagram. Another phone number, another phone 080 70635526. I repeat, 08070635526. On all these numbers, you can reach me, you can reach my group. I'm expecting everybody across the globe to be part of Nigeria's development, to be part of Nigeria's liberation, to be part of Nigeria's upliftment, to be part of youth taking over the governance of Nigeria in 2019. You can also reach us on NRM, National Rescue Movement. We are out to rescue Nigeria. This is why we say hashtag One Adult, One Youth on National Rescue Movement. We want to rescue Nigeria from the present situation. We want to rescue Nigeria from the older generation. We want to rescue Nigeria from the insecurity. We want to rescue Nigeria from backwardness in education. We want to rescue Nigeria from backwardness in health. We want to rescue Nigeria from the decayed infrastructure. We want to rescue Nigeria from anything that is not supposed to be in Nigeria. We want to liberate this country. We want to bring the total overhaul of this country. We want this country to move forward. We want youth to have voice. We want youth in leadership. We want youth in governance. We want to retire the older generation, and I need the support of everybody. I need everybody to come on board. I love this country. I love this youth. I love this nation. I want to see this nation grow. I want to see this nation develop. I want to see this nation prosper. I want to see this nation go equivalent to every international community, every country in the world. I want to see Nigeria go pari passu. I want to see Nigeria to be equal to all powers. And the only way to do that is to vote in a youth, to vote Awwal Abullahi Aliyu for President of Nigeria in 2019. Thank you very much.
Wow. Now, Mr.
Rescue Movement.
Awwal Abullahi Aliyu, you have so much passion and energy, so eloquent, and I have a request for you. This is the first time I'm going to be giving a request to people that I interview. And my request to you will be, you have made me, you are making me a believer in your passion to bring the youth. So I want to appeal to you, please, try your best to bring Shehu Garba, Omoloye Showore, Kingsley Magolu. Please try to reach out to all of them. Let all of you come together so that we could see this new dream of bringing a youth to rule Nigeria come to pass. Thank you so much for
coming. Sir, I can promise you. Thank you, sir. I need your support. I need you to bring in everybody that can support this cause so that we can liberate this country. You are a liberator. You are a reformer. You led the Orange Revolution. Come and lead liberation in Nigeria too. We need you. We need all your contact. We need all your support. We need everything new so that this country can be the way you made Ukraine to be today. We need you to be part of this. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. God bless. Keep on doing the good job. Bye.
Thank you very much, sir. My pleasure, sir. Thank you. I will continue to do it. Thank you very much, sir. My pleasure, sir. Thank you very much for having me, sir. Thank you so much. I'm grateful.